Good afternoon, Sam Lowe, State Representative in the 39th District. I'm here today to discuss some updates here in Olympia. The first one I want to talk about is the police pursuit bill. That bill has become very watered down. It's a bill that's not going to let us do what we need to do to get after criminals and stop crime that's happening on the streets. As I said, it's been watered down quite a bit. I probably will vote in favor of the bill because it does have a few nice things to it, but overall I'm not happy because it does not go far enough to hold criminals accountable, especially those who are out there stealing cars and committing crime. Next, I want to talk about the Blake decision, Senate Bill 5536. It's been in committee this week, and although it's not been in my committee, I've been watching it closely. And the Blake decision is about fixing the drug possession. The Blake decision bill is a bill that's now been watered down also, and kind of a key theme here of watering down bills. It's going to make people face misdemeanors for drug possession, and even that is what I call a missed opportunity to hold people accountable for their actions and to help people get the help that they need to overcome their addiction. The next bill I want to talk about is Senate Bill 5000. That's the bill known as the Americans of Chinese Descent Bill. And I want to thank Senator Wagner in the 39th for bringing this forward. Senator Wagner's been working on this bill for 3 years, and each year it comes up a little bit short. I think the changes we made in committee kind of bring all the sides together. And so the bill is now known as the Chinese Americans / Americans of Chinese Descent, which kind of brings the different points of view all together under one title and helps the bill move along to final passage. And so I voted for this in committee, and hopefully we can finally get this one across the finish line. And again, I want to thank our senator in the 39th, Senator Wagner, for bringing this forward. The last bill I want to talk about today is Senate Bill 5152, and that's synthetic media. Some of you may recall that I ran the companion bill in the House Bill 1442. So the way that it works is you have two bills that are introduced, one in the Senate, one in the House. They say pretty much the same thing, but as it goes through the committees add language or take away language after getting public testimony and meeting with stakeholders. When I worked on the House version of the bill, we worked really hard with the tech companies to make sure that they could have a voice in enforcement on this. And so, there's a lot of technical stuff when it comes to synthetic media. And for those that don't know, synthetic media is basically using artificial intelligence to make these computer simulated images of people look very realistic where you can't even tell the difference. And so we worked with the tech companies, came to a good proposal, good compromise. But as it moves through the process, one's got to take the lead or the other. And in this case, it was decided by the leadership in the House and the Senate that the Senate version would go forward. And so I put forward some changes on this bill that reflected the tech company's input. And unfortunately, that was turned down by the majority of the committee. So it did fail 4-3, but it's something that I'm going to continue to work on as it gets out onto the House floor. Lastly, I want to thank everybody who has been emailing and phone calling. I do read every email. Every email comes through me personally, and we've gotten a lot. And if you've asked for a response, I've responded back. And I just want to thank everybody for reaching out. It means a lot. It helps on these bills. Sometimes these bills can go either way. And so it's good to have people from home, from our district, the 39th District, sharing their thoughts on these bills so that we can make sure that our district is represented completely on these decisions. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you again soon.